Stay with us, this gets deeper. Did you know that Africans were writing sophisticated literature before the English language even existed? For centuries, a veil of misinformation has obscured the true depth and breadth of African history. Today, we're pulling back that veil. We're tackling some of the most persistent myths about Africa and replacing them with documented fact. One of the biggest misconceptions is that Africa was a continent without history until European colonization. This simply isn't true. Empires like Great Zimbabwe, with its immense stone structures, thrived for centuries, trading gold and resources across vast networks. The Kingdom of Aksum in modern-day Ethiopia minted its own coins and controlled major trade routes between the Roman Empire and India. These were not isolated incidents, but part of a rich tapestry of interconnected civilizations. Then there's the myth that African societies were primitive or technologically backward. The reality? Africans developed sophisticated systems of mathematics, astronomy, and medicine. The Ashango bone, dating back over, but here's what they never wanted you to know. 20,000 years, shows evidence of early mathematical understanding. Ironworking was mastered in Africa centuries before it became common in Europe. And ancient Egyptians were pioneers in surgery and medical knowledge. Another damaging myth is that African history is solely defined by slavery and colonialism. While these events undoubtedly had a profound impact, they don't represent the totality of African experience. Before the transatlantic slave trade, African societies were dynamic and complex, with diverse political systems, economies, stay with us, this gets deeper, and cultural traditions. The story of Mansa Musa, the ruler of the Mali Empire, demonstrates this. His legendary pilgrimage to Mecca showcased the wealth and sophistication of his kingdom, captivating the world. We should also address the idea that African art is primitive or lacks sophistication. African art is incredibly diverse, reflecting the unique cultures and traditions of different regions. From the intricate bronze castings of Ife to the majestic sculptures of Benin, African art is a testament to human creativity and skill. These pieces were not simply decorative, they often held deep religious, political, and social significance. Finally, let's debunk the myth that Africa is a single, homogeneous entity. Africa is a vast and diverse continent with over 50 countries, each with its own unique history, culture, and language. To treat Africa as a single entity is to erase the richness and complexity of its individual nations. It's time we recognize the true scope and significance of African history. Let's move beyond the myths and embrace the facts. Only then can we begin to understand the full story of human civilization. By exploring the evidence, we can uncover the incredible achievements and contributions of African people throughout history. We all must challenge our assumptions and seek out accurate information. The real story of Africa is far more fascinating and inspiring than any myth could ever be. Let's celebrate the beauty, ingenuity, and resilience of the African continent. Subscribe to Punna Afrique for more African history and wealth wisdom. Follow for more untold African stories.